So as you can see, the color of the sky near the sun is yellowish, oranges and reddish, and the color of the sky away from the sun, quite away from the sun, is bluish. Now why does this happen? This is due to the effect called scattering effect. Now what is scattering effect? See, in a sky there are particles, suspended particles in a sky. If I have to name them, they are like nitrogen molecules, oxygen molecules, CO2 molecules, arsenic, and these are there in the sky. And you can say by chance they have a size slightly less than the wavelength of blue light. If you say you have violet, indigo, and then blue, so the size of the particles like oxygen molecules and nitrogen molecules, which are in the dust particles, you can also say they can reach up to that level. I don't think so, but mainly oxygen and nitrogen are there in the sky. They have the size slightly less than the blue light and more than the indigo. And according to scientists, really said that scattering is possible only by particles which have size slightly less than that light which they will be scattering. So indigo has a wavelength smaller than the particle size, so indigo cannot be scattered, and blue has a wavelength slightly higher than the particle size, so blue will be scattered. And that is the condition of Rayleigh which he gave, that for scattering it is important that the particle size should be slightly less than the part and the wavelength. Now you can also say they are also if they are smaller than blue wavelength, then they are also smaller than the colors beyond blue, that is green and red and orange. Yes, that is also correct, but blue has to be scattered completely. Only then the chance for green will come, then yellow will come, orange will come. So when blue is completely scattered, definitely the chance for the other colors beyond blue comes to get scattered, and that is what is happening near the sun. Near the sun, the blue is getting completely scattered, and that is why we are able to see the other colors behind blue which have higher wavelength than blue. So what Rayleigh told us about the second thing in mathematically, he said that scattering is inversely proportional to the fourth power of wavelength. So that means higher the wavelength, lesser is the scattering, because it was inversely proportional. So higher the wavelength, less will be the scattering. Now blue has an optimum range, very specific optimum range, that blue has size more than particle size, and also it neither has a less wavelength nor has very high wavelength. So it's not completely scattered, but scattered enough to give the entire sky a blue color. So that is the theory behind scattering.